So here is the front. So right by the water here. Where these two little white poles are, right over here, is where the entrance to the boat slip is, down there. And then the drive comes up this way. And this is where it splits off. Down this way is towards the boat ramp. So it's blocked off by this large retaining wall that separates your property. And then yours is here on the left, up next to the mountain. So it's not too steep. There's just a little hill up here, and then it levels off in the drive space. Got a little design in the retaining wall. All looks in really good condition though. This entrance goes up to the kitchen, or you could drive straight into the driveway. So here's around the side. You may be able to put in like a hot tub right here, and that would give you really good views. Here's the community boat access. The entrance into the garage has a key code or keyless entry in case you forget your keys or don't bring them while you're on the boat. This is underneath the deck. All looks pretty sturdy, not a bit just wet right now. And the HVAC system's huge. It's almost as tall as me. So along this side, it's just a really steep hill straight up the side of the house. And then I'm guessing this is where the septic is. And they also have an electrical box over there. So here's the decking going up to the house. The only concern I see right off the bat is that this post and the ones in the back are not put up on concrete footings. This one's here on concrete, but over time the wood might wear away. But the deck looks in pretty good condition. This piece of wood looks like there might be some, I don't know, something around it. I would want to get that part checked out just to make sure it was structurally sound. But it's only on that side. Really pretty stone feature. And then there's your neighbor over across the water. And then here's the entrance. Let's take a look inside. Huge kitchen. Get a close-up of this tile, or laminate, I think it is. A lot of counter space. And nice views. This is the side, so it's not as interesting for the driveway. Then here's your views as you'd be cooking. Here is a close-up of this countertop. I believe this is laminate. Got a lot of nice drawer space with some pull-out racks. A lot of drawers here. It's all kind of full. So here is the electric range. It looks in pretty good shape, even though it's an older model. A little bit of discoloration on the front as you get from those plastics over time. And I'll turn on all the appliances and make sure everything works as well. And then you've got your corner cabinet with the Lazy Susans, which is great. So on top and bottom. Some larger drawers. That's perfect. And the fridge. A little bit older fridge, but it looks nice and clean. I mean, they still have things in it, obviously, but it looks in pretty good condition. Here's a little detail of this lighting fixture right over the sink. And these are really deep sinks. There's a little crack here, but it looks like it just goes right here on the top. This looks like a newer dishwasher. We'll make sure that works too. And then you have your dining area next to the fireplace, which I love because it wraps around. So you have the vaulted ceilings in the living room. And your view outside, and get the leaves starting to change. And then huge windows here, looking out onto the deck and the water. And then here's the little balcony area for the hallway up in the second floor. I love this stonework on the fireplace. And here's the carpeting in here. Looks like it's puckered in a few areas, either maybe from having furniture on it or animals. A huge living room. I've got two big old couches in here. Then there is a guest room right off of the living room. So two big old windows in here. And there's the septic outside. So this is a smaller room. They've got a little love seat in here. It's long, but it's not wide. So I think the way they have it set up with a twin bed or a day bed is a good option. You could probably put something over here, like a larger regular, like full-size bed in here, but it would take up a lot of the space. And then here is the restroom right off of the main living space. Here's the countertop. And underneath the sink, plumbing looks good there. So here is the shower. It's a smaller shower, but it's nice and clean. When I'm in here, just enough room to turn around and wash all the lake off. And you have the throne and some cabinetry next to it. So nice space for linen. And here is the office space. So they've got like an oversized love seat in here that fits along that. And this is the desk that won't be staying with the home. And closet space. It does smell a little bit musky in here. I'm not sure if that's because nobody's been in here and had the air conditioning running for a while, or if it's just because it's been rainy. But there's a little bit of a smell in here. And then here is the hall closet. So you've got a nice storage space for the coats. An outlet in here. And this has got all of the tiled floor so you can put your muddy boots in. And some hanging space. But that's a nice wide closet. It's bigger than the shower even. So you can put some storage tubs. And then let's go look upstairs. Got the wood stairs This nice light wood. And a big picture window here that looks out onto the back side of the mountain. The handrails feel nice and solid. These floors look like they're in really good condition. So here is the overlook from the living room. And then in here, you've got your second bedroom. So this, I think, is a full-size bed, but you could probably put a queen in here. It might just be a little bit cramped with a queen, but I think it would fit. And they have some track lighting here and the windows above. But then the ceiling's vaulted in here too. And you've got your views onto just the back of the mountain and the side. And with the trees here right now, you can't see the lake really from this room, but I can kind of see the reflection of it. And here is the closet space. Just single hanging. They've got room for some storage tubs, but it's not the largest closet, but a nice space. A lot of outlets too. And then this restroom is part of the second bedroom. It's a nice private bathroom in here. And this is the same exact closet layout as the one down, or shower layout is the one downstairs. So not too large, but nice and clean. And you've got a window in here and throne. And then this has a little wider space than the downstairs does for the bathroom. And you've got some additional drawers. Everything looks nice and clean under the sink. But this is the only storage space in this restroom. And here, oh, here's the tile in here. Although I think this is laminate too, not tile. But then in the hallway between the master and the second bedroom, you've got your washer and dryer space. And there's a light in here somewhere. I just didn't see where the switch was. But it goes up pretty high in here. You could put some storage cabinets. Right now it just has these wire racks. And then here is the master bedroom. So it's carpeted in here. It looks like there's a little bit of puckering or like waving in the carpet. got access to an upper private deck. And then your own fireplace in here. So wood burning fireplace. And then this room also has some windows up at the top of the room. And it's vaulted. Huge ceiling. And then you've got the master closet. So I feel like there's a lot of potential in here. Right now they just have hanging space on each side with these adjustable wire racks. And depending on how many clothes you'd want to bring or have here, you know, this might work out really well. Or you might want to, you could really make a lot of storage in here. And it looks like they put some space up there too. But that would be difficult to access because that's about 10 feet up. But it's a huge closet. And I love the windows and the view. So here is the private deck. It's a little bit shallower than the deck downstairs. But not by much. You could still have a nice swing up here. But this doesn't have an overhang. I mean, it's only about 2 feet from the siding. So this part's not covered, but beautiful views. And then here is the master restroom. So you've got a nice big picture window in here. But these floors are not superb. It looks like it's just stained. And I think it's probably from the glue that they used on the laminate underneath it. I highly doubt this was intentional with the flooring in here, but this is a huge bathroom. The shower in here is slightly larger than the other two showers, but it's still not gigantic. But it's nice and clean. And then you've got his and her sinks. I feel like I'm a pretty short person, but I feel like these mirrors are a little low. And then got a lot of nice counter space. I don't see any staining on the sinks. Those look good. And some nice drawers. But these are the only storage in here. There isn't an additional linen closet in here, but you definitely could put something. I mean, there's an outlet here, and I think a wall unit could go here easily. But I would probably redo the floors in that bathroom. All right, and then let's take a look downstairs. So here we have the stairs to the basement. As I turn this corner, it's starting to smell a little musty. They have a separate door to block off. But yeah, it definitely smells a little damp in here. I know it's raining today, but it still kind of has that damp scent. So it's got these fluorescent lights. I think they need to be changed in here. But here's where the electric panel is. And that looks like it's all wired nicely. I'm not an electrician, but it looks nice and neat. And then a lot of storage space down here. They've got just some makeshift shelves that they made for their orders. But I feel like this could be finished out really well. It looks like a foam insulator along the side. And then this is that compressed particle board. But it does have some windows, which is nice for the light. The floors in here look all right. I don't see any cracks. They just look a little